This is DC Danton Crow Crusader. It's really nice and warm out. You see, I guess we were out here very early today at 8 o'clock, and now it's about 3:30. So the birds should be hungry. Well, there's lots of action here at the supermarket, because don't forget the stores are closed tomorrow, open on Saturday, and then closed Sunday and Monday. And I'm sure a lot of people are leaving today to go different places. A favorite place of Swiss people in the springtime is the south of Switzerland, which is called Ticino, and that's the Italian part of Switzerland. So I know of at least one person in our building who's left for the Ticino this morning. So, and in Bryant's past, in his previous marriage, they always went to the Ticino at Easter. So, yeah, he's very familiar. I've never been there. So, anyway, I wanted to fill you in. Oh, is this our Charlie coming? Oh, hi, good boy. Hi, Charlie. Hi, sweetheart. Here we go, honey. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's our Charlie. Is that our little Charlie? Good boy, Charlie. You want your sausage today, huh? Good boy. There he goes. There goes our Charlie. Wow. That was fast. That meant Charlie was hungry. So we'll go to the field, put this down. It could be the other birds will come finish that off. I think so. As you can see, because it's the good stuff. It's really good. It's Charlie's cheddar and nuts and sausage. But we're going to be back here between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. I want to try and get Charlie tonight. That would be great. I'm going to put this little bit of grain down in case the ducks come tonight. We'll have to see. A lot of times they come in the evening. We do have a few pigeons here, but you see they're on the field here and not in this little feeding section behind me. That's usually a favorite spot for the ducks and pigeons. But I guess everything's gone from there, and so they're over here eating the last of the grain or seed, whatever they can find. There they go. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to put this down here. Don't see any other birds, but like I say, there's a lot of action here. But everything looks like it's eaten. All the peanut shells, all the shelled peanuts. Let's see what I got here. I got some more peanuts. Got some more peanuts to put down in the shell. So they love these. Gives them something to do. And yeah, they love it. Probably not the best time for filming because we have a lot of people out and about shopping, so could expect some sort of nasty assault here, but we'll see. Put down a little walnuts here for my little guys, and I'll go up there and put some seed for my little sparrows, which I didn't do earlier this morning. So put this in my pocket in case Charlie comes. I don't see any hawks, don't see any seagulls, don't see anything. But I wouldn't be surprised if the birds were really hassled today. But our little group is here. Charlie may come down for a second food, something different, egg, or it's wonderful. There's our little crows. Well, Jeremy, don't feel so bad getting near the crows. It took me about 7 years to get this far. So, and years ago, before we had the entire flock, I would say at least 150 birds were living in the Saborg Park. They so trusted me that they came down within 2 feet and opened their little mouth, and I used to individually give them each a treat while I was walking along. And they're great, they can do great acrobatic. In other words, even if you throw it a little bit. Oh, what happened here? What happened here? Someone they didn't like. Wow. Did you see that, YouTubers? And look how far away they're flying. Someone they saw, someone they didn't like. There you go. Talking about trust. So those were the good old days. That's the time when I discovered Charlie. He was living there in the park with the other crows. And but that was before they were so abused. Once they came here, well, that was a different story. In the beginning, it was fine. But then the people basically started abusing the birds in my building because I was feeding here with this hate campaign, this discrimination, okay, also against Americans. How many times from some of the residents in the old building where we called the ugly Americans, you need to go back home, we don't want you here, and on and on and on. So, by the way, 3 of the tenants in our new building and where we live now are associated and friends with the woman, Tamara Blatter, who initiated the hate campaign. And we received a letter saying that we make too much noise. Wow. How much a lie is that? That is just so familiar. It's just an extension of the hate campaign because I'm feeding these birds. And because Tamara Blatter, she's basically won't be satisfied until she drives us out of Switzerland, if you can believe that. I'll be doing an individual video on her because I feel she's caused so much heartbreak, so much damage to my family. I feel that she should be, held responsible for that. When you do bad things to good people, be aware. One day you will run across the wrong person and they will stand up and fight. And I'm one of those people. I have a terminally ill husband, and she tried to initiate, which she succeeded in throwing us out in the middle of a pandemic. So, and has nothing to do with paying rent. We always paid our rent on time, kept the apartment in order. I'm a little bit, how should you say, preoccupied with things being in order. So if I wasn't like that, I wouldn't be able to survive on 2 to 3 hours sleep a night and get all the things done that I do, because my husband can't really help out. Everything basically falls on my shoulders, and it's okay. But running a YouTube channel, trying to write articles for magazines, trying to work on my second novel, trying to work on just ideas for other things that I have that are in the works, and I'm not able to work on them because I just don't have enough hours in the day. And these people have created and instigated terrible harm on my family, which trickled down to not just the immediate family, but also to the family that doesn't even live here, because of things that happened, you know, the cost of lawyers and this and that. I mean, at the end of the day, we were still screwed, because the building is owned not by a corporation, but by an individual who is somehow connected with this terrible woman who stole her apartment so that her son could get this apartment, which is, the apartment is right below her apartment, and that's the way she wanted it. It was a plan. It was a plan, and they evidently can get away doing these ugly things to foreigners. The odd thing is, I have a Swiss pass, but I'm not considered a Swiss citizen. In the eyes of the Swiss people, I'm still a foreigner. So the only thing the Swiss pass affords me is rights under the law. I mean, there they can't, you know, how many times have I been told, we're going to throw you out of our country. We're going to get you thrown out of the country. Oh my God, I've been hearing that for 12 years. But they can't, because I have a Swiss pass, because I'm a Swiss citizen. So I have dual citizenship, so that does help. Now, I do see some crows over in the parking lot, which I'm not really fond of. I don't know what's doing over there, but evidently someone may have put down food for that bird.